Hey everyone, welcome back. I've got your quick hit update on the massive moves in the stock and crypto markets for the week of August 3rd through August 7th, 2026. This was one of those weeks you don't want to ignore, especially if you're investing or just keeping an eye on where the money's flowing. So let's start with stocks. The US market absolutely soared. The S&P 500 jumped 3.6%, the Nasdaq shot up over 5%, and the Dow climbed just under 3%. In fact, the S&P 500 hit a brand new record on Friday. But what really drove this rally? First, oil prices dropped. Geopolitical tensions with Iran eased off, making energy cheaper and helping dial down inflation worries. That's a big positive for corporate America. Second, earnings season has been a hit, especially for tech and AI-focused companies. Most are beating their profit targets, and investors are rewarding them with big moves higher. But here's what really lit the fire. A surprisingly weak jobs report. The US actually lost 23,000 jobs in July, way below the growth economists expected. Unemployment ticked up to 4.1%. Now, losing jobs isn't usually good news, but for Wall Street, it meant the Fed might not need to hike rates again. So, weaker jobs, possibly lower interest rates. Stocks rally hard. Tech was the standout. The Nasdaq led the charge, up over 5%. Investors are getting picky though. They're paying up for companies that can actually turn AI investments into real profits, not just AI hype. Switching to crypto, things looked a little different. Bitcoin started the week around $63,500 and stayed in that low 60s range. It nudged up to almost $65,000 by Friday, but didn't match the fireworks we saw in stocks. So, what's the story? The big deal wasn't the price, it was what's happening under the hood. Spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US saw over $850 million in net inflows across the week, reversing the outflows from before. That's a strong signal that institutional players are building positions, even if the price action seems calm. Ethereum also drew interest, with its own spot ETFs pulling in tens of millions in new money. Price-wise, ETH didn't explode, but the flows say institutions are paying attention. So, if you're comparing the two, stocks were the clear winner this week. Major indexes rallied hard, while crypto took more of a wait-and-see approach. Still, those ETF inflows suggest big money is quietly accumulating both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here are my key takeaways. First, stocks just had their best week since April, driven by lower oil, strong earnings, and Fed-friendly economic data. Second, tech and AI are leading, but markets are rewarding real results, not just promises. Third, crypto didn't break out, but institutional interest keeps growing beneath the surface. So what's next? All eyes are on upcoming inflation data, Fed signals, earnings, oil prices, and whether crypto can finally join the stock rally. My advice: stay nimble, keep learning, and don't chase the hype. And as always, this is educational content, not financial advice. Do your own research and stay smart out there. Thanks for watching. If you found this update helpful, hit subscribe for more market insights every week. Catch you next time.